Welcome back to Tamakoa Homestead, and today I'm standing in front of a snow-capped mountain. We actually popped up there a little bit earlier and got some snow. It was 0 degrees Celsius and so cold, and I might actually just insert a little snippet here for you. So I was on the way to the farm and it started looking like it was snowing in the mountains, and you can see I am most certainly not dressed for snow. I am absolutely bloody freezing. It's only 3 degrees up here, but it's snowing. It's definitely snowing. Yeah, I was meant to go and fix up some stuff on the farm and try and get out of the wind. We're definitely going to be heading back down to fix the house that's broken. But yeah, I thought I would pop up and see, because look, it's starting to, I don't know if you can see there, it's definitely snowing. Today is a not so great day. I had a message from some neighbours in the area sending me pictures, and I'll put them on the screen so you can see, telling me that our our storage house has basically been really badly damaged with the recent storms that have come through here. So I've got a shoulder of wire, I have some nails, and I need to try and fix it up. We've got some stuff stored in there, nothing major, but we do plan on using it a lot more as a storage unit. It's not pretty, it's not well built. It was here when we bought the land, so that was a bonus. But any structure on the land is a much added bonus. So I need to try and fix that, and let's have a look and see what kind of damage there was. I know for sure that there are some metal side panels that have blown off. I just hope they haven't blown all the way into another province, another state. And I know that where the window frame is, that has completely buckled. The wood has snapped, the window is floating. I don't know. Let's have a look and see what it looks like when we get there. Just arriving, and I see panels missing, but I see panels, which is a good thing. There's the panel lying on the floor, and we just walk through here. There's the hole in the shed. So definitely not cool, and sorry if you can hear a lot of wind. It's yet another super windy day. Let's have a look and see. Yeah, definitely damage. Also damage through here. Those are still flapping in the wind. And these to be fixed. And going in. There you can see. Not so cool, that entire window frame blown out. It's there on the floor. All broken. And actually looks cracked as well. So let's go around to the other side and see what we get there. I mean, it's okay. The whole structure is not going to blow over. It's still pretty solid. But let's see. Okay. Well, that's not ideal. I have no clue how I'm going to actually fix that in the short amount of time I have. No, you're climbing in there. I don't think you should, because that metal is sharp. There is what was tent pegs sticking through. It's a very messy shed. Also, there's 4-inch. There's some tools, but okay, some problem solving. That's what we're doing today. Is we are problem solving and fixing the broken house. That's part of homesteading, that's part of being remote. Things break, things happen, storms roll through. But I suppose the one thing that's taught me is I need to build a house. And now I know this house needs to be rock solid. And at the same time, I am really glad that I chose to go with the timber option, because in winds like this, 50-degree summer temperatures, heat, -5, 6, 7-degree cold, I don't want to build with brick and mortar, because that is a recipe for cracking. You need massive foundations, plus we're on a slope. So for me, timber is a no-brainer. Timber flexes in the wind, it contracts and expands with the heat. It's a really, really good option in my opinion. So I've been giving it some thought, and this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to break the fixing into 2 sections. First of all is your flappy and beat pedals everywhere, including that one. That needs to go back up there. So priority 1 is fixing all the loose and broken panels. Then priority 2, which is fixing that front window, which is through there, is completely gone. Need to do something to get in there. And then the third thing I'm going to do, it's very random, I know, is I'm going to put nails on the corners at the top and at the bottom, and then I've got strong wire, and I'm going to wire wrap the tops and bottoms of the house. And that is not structurally, it's just purely to save these panels from blowing away. Because it's temporary, because the weather is on and off, it's super windy, I don't want to be working with panels and doing major fixes now. So temporary, wrap it up, the wire, stop everything from blowing away. But let's get started fixing some of these loose panels. It's not actually as bad as I thought it would be. The biggest problem with what's happening here at this house is when whoever built it, they knocked the nails in and they knocked them straight, which means any force outwards is just going to rip the metal straight through. So what I'm doing now is, where possible, I'm actually just pushing the sheet through the hole that the previous nail made, then knocking it down so the nail bends. And it's gripping it really nicely, and where there are missing nails, putting some in, and quite quickly that entire backside there that gets the most of the wind is now rock solid. Get that one up. Yeah, something simple like locking a nail in straight rather than an angle. Crazy how bad an influence that can have in your structure. Pretty wild.
Hear the birds and see the sun. Side by side our fears are done. Oh, the good times just begun. Oh, we know what we have, let's hold on tight. Found what we're looking for in life. Call us crazy, but things are finally right. With you and I, the future is bright. Sleep, hear the crickets, see the moon. Side by side and through and through. right. With you and I, the future is bright. You and I, we got it. We don't need no more. Even in the hard times, you and I can weather any storm.
It's most certainly not pretty, but it's up, it's done. Like I said, all that it needed was, like over here, a few nails locked in and then hit completely sideways, so that for this to rip open it's going to need a lot more force. Same over here. Nail sideways. This one is not solid. Same over here. So that's all I've done for now. Temporary fix. A little bit dented in, but otherwise the frame of this is quite solid. Just the panels put on pretty poorly. Now let's go and see what we're going to do with that window. The biggest problem here is this is a piece of wood that was basically holding the window in place. This has broken off. So like, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 screws or 5 nails knocked in different areas round about the same point. Once again, like, I'm not a builder, but logic tells me if I'm going to knock 5 nails into the edge of a 36 by 78, which I don't know if that's a 2x4 or whatever it is in the US, the edges are naturally going to become weaker because I've broken the wood at so many points. And guess what? The entire piece here just ripped out. So I'm going to pull these nails out and I'm going to try and reattach it. But this time just using, I suppose, slightly different logic. Okay, finally done. Windows in, window is solid. This little thing, I don't know when last you or anyone you know has come across a metal frame, whether it's windows or doors. I mean, they built with metal frames many years ago, decades ago. But this is metal and it weighed a ton, and at least it's solid. The building looks like it's been chewed and spat out, but at least it's airtight and watertight now, which does make a huge difference. It just needs to be that. It doesn't need to be anything more. It's a temporary structure just as we transition into building. And it serves its purpose. It's going to store things. It's not meant to look good. It's just meant to safely store things for now. So I've been wiggling this building and it's pretty solid. Locking the nails in sideways has made a huge difference. So I'm actually not going to wrap the building in wire. I don't think it's really going to be necessary. What I'm going to use the wire for instead is the 5 trees at the entrance that represent Tamakoa Homestead on our 45-degree trees, because the wind has blown them, luckily not over. But I'm going to knock in some pegs at a 45-degree angle into the clay soil, and then use some wire to secure the main support post, because the string just isn't coping with this wind. So it's done. Wasn't a huge task. I was a little bit concerned. I thought it would be quite a huge task, but luckily not. So building fixed, sorted. The sun is out, which is amazing because it's only like 7 degrees. It's really cold. It doesn't look cold. And up there it is snowing right now. I'm not sure if you can see. It's actively snowing, which is pretty damn cool. So let's get up, fix up some trees, and then I think I'm going to call it a day until next time. And that is a wrap. Liquid amber, upright again, pin oak at the back, nice and solid. And my 2, I keep forgetting their name, plantis, English something. This one was super wobbly, and I've mounted it to the fence line up there. This one is now nice and solid as well. Yeah, and then water oak, pin oak, liquid amber, those 2 that I can never remember the name of. Looking good and good to go. Thanks for spending the day with me. It was really good. Got some work done, nice and productive. And the next thing we're going to be doing is water. I have a water tank, which is awesome. So now next time you're going to see me is we're going to be installing the water tank and finding ways to get water into the water tank for us to use, but also for the land to be able to use. As I look at these snow-capped mountains, I'm just truly so blessed and grateful for this amazing opportunity to grow Tamakoa Homestead into the self-sufficient land, to bring you along with the journey, but also to raise my kids in an environment where my kids can thrive, learn through exploration and play, and just learn where everything in the world comes from. Thanks for watching. If you want to buy me a coffee, please do it below. If you want to subscribe on Patreon, I share a lot of cool content there too that you won't find in other places. And please subscribe, share it out to your friends. And until next time, happy homesteading.